Hello everyone, it is December 14th. It is time for chill and chat, although actually it was time 20 minutes ago, starting a little late. A friend of mine invited me to watch a movie and we watched F1. It was quite good, but it was much longer than I was expecting it to be. So I actually got into chill and chat a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff together.
No.
We can
Okay.
talk about the last week and just hang out after. And this is
Um,
Fish. Fish has joined us. Oh, we had a new follow from Mighty yesterday. Okay, let's close out the activity. Close out the collapse. We got his. We got stream health. See y'all in 90 seconds while I get myself set up and we'll get on the water. Right, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get our plants. Watch my crazy legs like flying out while we get out there.
your plants now.
What's up?
I am your plant.
Ah. Man, with the rate I'm going, I'm not going to be able to get everything. I'm going to have to make a choice. It's unfortunate. But it took me so long to get going. I think I want the apple bobber more than I want the falling leaves effect. Even though it is pretty cool. So I'm going to try to get the apple bobber. But it's a shame we're not going to be able to get everything. And then we're going to be doing the advent calendar mainly during the fishing part. Because, like, that's sort of, to me, the interesting part. Like, most everybody has all of their stuff from the leaves. So
Why aren't you using the teleporter?
I don't remember it exists. I don't... Okay, wait, let me... Here's something. Well, no, if I do that, it's going to mess with the camera angle. So y'all are going to have to watch this for a second. I still seem to be maintaining my track record of not being able to finish a full week of streams, which is unfortunate. I'm really hoping to get back to that, but for the time being, at least, it's just been stuff like getting in the way. But you know. Try each week and hopefully get better eventually. Okay, so we're gonna grab the bucket. Oh, I got a marshmallow. That's a very holiday themed thing. We got a bucket of cookies. I want to keep this in view, but like hopefully not too like big on the stream. Fish, where are you gonna sit? Well, I'll just put it right here. 740 is a long way to... Can I mirror this? Because this is going to look funny. Okay, hopefully this looks better on stream. Y'all can actually see the number. So wait for it to catch up. Does it not? Does it not mirror? Oh. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. So this doesn't matter at all. Okay, well, unfortunately, that means it's going to be backwards. Sorry. I don't know what I can do about that. It's actually funny to think about. A marshmallow really would float in the water like that, although it wouldn't last very many casts. I don't think. There's a fish. Did you pick that side because that's where the bucket was? Or do you just want to sit on that side? Whoop. If you want to sit there, I'll move the bucket. But if you want to be where the bucket is, I'll leave it there.
Don't touch it.
Okay, I'll leave it. Man, every time I see a candy cane now, I think about that candy cane song from Sia that Lix was playing continuously for like, what, her whole stream? This was during her last week. I was watching her and she played that song over and over. It's just funny. I just hear her AI voice going, candy cane. Oh, we got the new mug. The penguin mug. Oh, let me back it up here. So, well, hopefully y'all got a look. All right, let's talk about this week. Tuesday, I danced by myself. Ellie was not feeling well. There was a large work influx, which unfortunately that's going to be a common theme for I think both of us over the coming weeks, just as we get close to the holidays / year end. It's just going to be rough. But we did have some people we haven't had before. Evolved Ant and a couple of friends joined us that day. I think just mainly out of curiosity, but thanks to probably a not great assumption that, Evolved was there to dance with us. Evolved did end up dancing with us. Ooh, we got the snowflake cookie. So that was nice. Made a couple of new friends that day. But otherwise, pretty standard dance session. Thursday, I did not stream. That was the day I got sick. So what happened was, for some reason, well, I imagine part of it was just my fatigue, but also, I guess like I got these Christmas tree cakes, or my roommate got these Christmas tree cakes that I really like having for the Christmas season. And I was bad and ate a bunch of them. And I think that was probably part of it too. So, stocking. So I ended up like really feeling kind of bad during the morning. I didn't end up getting in VR at all. Oh gosh, we'll talk about that too. But so I didn't see...
we'll talk about it now.
I didn't see the final Ico Fantasia, which I didn't know at the time it was going to be the final. I don't know how much I want to get into that. Just because it's not my story to tell. I will say though, for those of you who were here on Friday and kind of got the beginnings of it, Aiko is having some health problems and therefore is not going to be able to continue to run Ico Fantasia. And if she does come back to it eventually, like mid next year, then it will be at a very limited capacity, just to kind of make sure that she doesn't overwork herself and everything stays okay. And I wouldn't say that I completely support it. I hope only the best for her, that she's okay and is able to get enough rest and recover. I don't know all the details. Unfortunately, there's quite a language barrier, and I don't feel super confident in the translations. But I know it has something to do with her lungs. It sounds like it's recoverable, but it's going to take time. But she is at limited capacity for the time being. So, just, well, best wishes, all the support, But it did mean that, this is, for the foreseeable future, there's not going to be any more Ico Fantasia. So,
Sad. It's sad.
It is sad. But, good news, I was able to see her earlier today. She seemed to be in good spirits. She was telling the story to some of her friends, and I got to go see her. And she seems to be, at least, she's Christmas tree. She's around, and she's talking, and that's good. She's hanging out, she's having fun, she's laughing, she's herself. I mean, obviously she's annoyed at the situation, but who wouldn't be under the circumstances? But yeah, so I did unfortunately miss out on that on Thursday. Even during the Game Awards, and I had planned that morning because I was already feeling kind of bad not to stream, just to kind of take it easy, watch the Game Awards, but I didn't even make it through that. Like, I got really nauseous and I passed out, and I was out probably like the rest of the night, from about 6 p.m. to about 4 a.m. Huh? Okay, yeah. Well, I did say I was nauseous, and hopefully, um, I don't need to say any more than that. But yeah, it was a rough night, but got through it. Thankfully, went to work the next day. Nothing Miller came up, so between resting and getting good food the next day, everything turned out okay, which is great. But so I did stream Friday night. We did our new format, so an hour of dancing and an hour of singing and an hour of hanging out. Although we ended up lingering a little bit longer for the dance because Silbido joined us, and Silbido is a Spanish speaker, no English. So it's quite difficult for Silbido to take part in a typical VR dance activity, but she does like to come around and hang out. So I invited her to the Christmas recording, the choreo that happened yesterday, and and we played it as the victory lap, as you guys remember. Actually, I think I did all this on stream. It just happened. We were talking to her. You got to hear more of my broken Spanish, and good news. She did meet with me the next day. We practiced. She killed it. And we actually did the recording. She stood next to me, so you'll get to see her in the final recording when VRD comes out with their with the actual full video, which is going to be probably sometime next week, if I had to guess. I don't actually know what their recording schedule is, so don't hold me to that or hold them to that for sure. It'll come out when it'll come out, but it's going to be fun, and she'll be in it, and I'm very proud of that because I feel like I made a real difference. That I was able to tell her about it, invite her to come practice, and then help her just kind of feel good about being there. And I was able to talk to Mayo, who was cool with letting her come in with like a one-on-one practice session. And yeah, it was great. It went well, went swimmingly. I felt great afterward because I felt like I did a good thing. And then I was already pretty tired though from dance, so Yui and Mayo kind of helped me come up with some kind of game plan of doing core exercises, and we did Body Project, who is historically just a normal cookie. I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't see normal cookies too often. That was pretty fun. It was tough though. I was surprised. I'm not usually worked that hard by Team Body Project. I don't know if maybe I was just out of it. But that workout kicked my butt. You guys saw me yesterday. I was huffing and puffing, covered in sweat by the end of it. It was intense. Afterward, I had planned to go to NA. I think I danced maybe one or two dances, but I was just like, I can't. It was too much. So sorry to Kali. I wanted to support your playlist, but I was just too out. I was just completely gassed by that point. So took off, watched a movie with Nye. And then that was basically my Saturday night. And brings us to today. I was actually planning to chill most of the day, just to kind of recover from yesterday. And that, for the most part, went well. Actually, I didn't plan on seeing Aiko. I didn't know when I would see her again. So getting to spend the morning with her was really nice. Her and her friends in the Thai community. And then I took a break to eat. I was going to join Yulin's stream, but I got so delayed that I didn't actually get out there in time. So I'll have to see about taking a nap with them next week, if it works out. And I thought I'd go hang out with Rinya a little, and she was playing chess. She was like, I don't know, I don't watch a lot of chess. I don't really, I'm not very good. Obviously, I know the rules just because they teach us in school how to play, but, I couldn't really follow that well except to see that, but there was a point where she got in there and she just started, tearing up the place. And I was like, whoa, scary. But it was fun. And then, I told her I wanted to hang out, and she was like, you want to watch a movie? I'm like, sure. That's nice and chill. And we watched F1. I finally got the chance to watch it. I've been meaning to since it was in theaters, and I heard so many good things.
Wait. Is that the one with, what's his name?
Brad Pitt and Javier Bardem are the main actors in that one.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah. No, I really liked it. It was good. It was long, though. It was God, what? We probably went in there around maybe at noon, so it had to be a little over 2 hours for us to for it to have gone into my stream time, which it did. So yeah, but that was a lot of fun. Got to take care of some chores after this. So not really too much else planned. I guess we'll get into next week. I don't think we have anything out of the ordinary. It's good. It's the last week before Christmas, so I think I'm going to try to sing more Christmas songs for karaoke. I think I did my Have a Holly Jolly Christmas rendition during our karaoke session this last week, but like I'll probably do more this time. So brace for that. Trying to think if hopefully Ellie will join us. I don't really have big plans for Tuesday or Thursday, just because they're more collaborative. I think I'm assuming Frisch and I are going to dance on Thursday. Hadn't heard anything about plans to not do that. Keeping with the new format Friday. See, my lack of nap is coming through, I think. Where was I? Oh.
You were talking about Frisch.
Oh yeah, I think I've already decided, thanks to Yui, next Saturday that we will be doing one of the 1,000 reps videos, where like basically you do 1,000 reps of some exercise, and it's going to be full body, so it's going to be pretty, I imagine, pretty intense. It's funny, like I found myself thinking about let's exercise more and more, so I'm going to try and
I don't agree with this. I do not agree with that.
You don't like
it? Too much work for you.
Oh no, that'll be all right.
Too much work for you.
That'll be okay. I think it should be okay. Yeah. We'll see.
Talking about you.
Yeah. Now I got to get back into it. I've been slacking. Like I don't think I've danced on a Sunday in a very long time, and I kind of mean to. Like I think the only days where I take break, my only break day is supposed to be Monday. Today was more of an exception because of the recording, but like normally I do want to dance on Sundays, so kind of try to figure out, a good maybe like a partial, maybe do like the partial 3-hour dance instead of like the whole 3 hour. I think part of what's keeping me from committing to going is that knowing that like, oh, it's so long, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it all. Maybe if I do just like the first hour, that might not be too bad. We'll see. Or maybe I'll commit to like walking with Yulin, but I feel like that's going to cut into hanging out with friends time because that starts so early. So I might do a hybrid, maybe some walking, some dancing, and then napping. We'll see. Just kind of thinking about Sundays, which is not really a stream thing. There shouldn't be any changes to chill and chat, so I'm still going to do this part. So yeah, and as far as like planning for Christmas itself, I don't have any. I don't intend to do anything different. We're probably going to just do the same schedule. I'm not going anywhere. No one's coming to visit me. I got no family in Arizona, so. Well, yeah, but I mean, you're going to go have Christmas with your family, and you might bring the cats with you. So, I don't know. I don't see anything that will interfere with my stream schedule, is what I'll say. So hopefully, We'll probably be pretty normal for the foreseeable future. I do plan on spending like all of New Year's Eve in VR, just because like New Year's Eve is always a special time for me. Like my first 2 years ago was basically getting the exposure to waking up in the morning, doing the workout, and then going to a New Year's celebration because it's happening on the other side of the world. That was super fun. And this year I've loved to like connect with my friends in different territories and celebrate with New Year's with them, which I probably should start planning for, come to think of it. It'll be here before you know it. But so that I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, like I said, won't interfere with stream at all because I don't stream Wednesdays anyway. Let's see. I guess that's it for like planning. Anything y'all want to talk about? Anything happen in your lives? Anything you wanna chit chat about? Like, um, I think Avatar is not out yet. Anyone see Wicked? We talk. Yeah, that's the 19th for Avatar. Okay, so that's next week. Yeah. I'm trying to think if was there anything else? It was just Wicked and Zootopia. I saw Zootopia last weekend. I don't think I talked about it because I don't think I did chill and chat last weekend.
Wait. Which one? The new one or
The new one.
Don't say
No
a
spoilers.
word.
I'll just say I really liked it. If you liked the first one, I think you'll like the second one. Okay, they didn't drop the ball. I'll say that. I liked it a lot. So I hope you enjoy it if you plan to go see it. I think it's still in theaters. Of course, those of us in right, exactly. Yeah, it's a pretty new release. So I did see that and I liked it a lot. If you're going off of the did Leo cry scale, the answer is yes. So there you go. Okay, yes, twice. I did cry twice. So there you go.
Thanks. Now I know that there's sad parts.
It's not
Thanks,
sad.
Leo.
Okay, maybe it's sad. But maybe it's not sad. Maybe it's
Thanks.
happy and sweet and sentimental because I cry at those points too.
We
Actually,
don't talk about the movies that I have not seen around me.
alright, I'm sorry. I won't say any more. It was good, and you should see it. I recommend it heavily.
That you can say. You can say if it's good or not. But
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta go and pass through. Give me a sec to reel this fish in. Reel this cookie in. Okay. What's up? Aww.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's okay. It looks good though. Let's see. We're fishing. Game Awards happened. I don't actually. We can totally talk about that.
Yeah, that you can spoil. I don't care about that.
Let's see. I only really watched the first like 20 minutes or so before I conked out. But I did get to see Fate of the Old Republic, which got me really excited because I was a big KOTOR fan. I'm not as big as some people. Well, it's still set in the Old Republic, right? And it's still it's still one of the guys who like did KOTOR, right? Oh, so it's a guy you don't like from that group. Okay. Well, we shall see. But I'm pretty excited. Wait, is that the? Oh, it is. We're gonna start casting behind us here. Let's see, how can I do this? That'll work pretty well. So that looks pretty good. Well, rather, it didn't look like anything. It was a teaser, but I'm excited. I'll be keeping my eye out. Hopefully, it's good. And I also saw the latest trailer for Resident Evil 9, and Leon's going to be in it. And it looks like they're doing the Resident Evil 6 thing, where like you have two kind of storylines, where one of them is more survival horror, and the other one is more action oriented. Which honestly, as a fan of Resident Evil 5, I actually like the action aspect. So, I might actually be able to play this one. I get scared. I don't do well with scary stuff. I might be able to play Resident Evil 4 Remake in VR. I wouldn't mind giving it a try, but man, I don't know how I'm gonna do because I get scared. But what was that? Was that your foot? Okay, hang on. There's a bonus thing, so I'll look in a bit. Sorry. The fish come quick. I gotta hold the rod and be ready. Yeah, rainbow current, exactly. Speaking 14 terms, so you understand. You're good. I hope you're enjoying 14. Is the new patch out, or is that later? Okay. Let's see. Anything else I saw? I didn't see much more than that really interested me. It did look like, I heard later that Claire Obscura Expedition 33 cleaned house. I'm sure you guys have heard all this by now. I'm like pretty late to the game to talk about it, but I am happy for them. It is very vindicating because a turn-based RPG just swept the Game Awards and it's like, again, and everybody loves it.
Way over there, composer.
Well,
Composer.
no, it's not going to be there forever, and this is pretty easy to cast. And I don't want to move my camera because I'm lazy. But man, you should have seen some of the bonuses I was trying to cast to without having to move. Where it's just like, oh, let me just throw this on the far side. I threw to the far side of that shed behind me, just so I didn't have to get up. Yeah. Where was I? So yeah, just stuff that I heard about. I still need to play Clair Obscura. I haven't done it yet. I do intend to though, but it takes me so long to play games now. It's kind of makes me sad. Ooh, super rare. Nice job. New Mega Man is always exciting. We haven't had one since Mega Man 11. And with the name, Max seems to think there's going to be some kind of co-op involved, and that would actually be really awesome. I'd love that. Especially with them teasing Proto Man at the very end. Pretty cool. Although I think it's weird that they announced it now for a 2027 release date. I'm just like, oh, okay. Ooh, I got a super rare candy cane. Ooh, 144. Wow, that was a bit wasted. Okay, let's go to the machine real quick.
My bucket says there's 40 out of 41 cookies. I don't know.
What else? Fatal Fury. Not City of the Wolves. What is it called? It is City of the Wolves. City of the Wolves won Best Fighting Game, which, I mean, of course. What else would it have been? Let me do this. Park the camera here. Do this behind my back. The City of the Wolves. But aside from that, basically everything that Clair Obscura was nominated for, it won, including Best Narrative, which is the one that I tend to pay attention to for like when I'm looking for something to play. I get really interested in the narrative stuff. So yeah, I mean, they're always kind of of a mixed bag with the Game Awards stuff. I don't think there were any trailers that kind of blew me away. I did see the new Divinity, and people have been saying like, man, that was really visceral. In fact, I know the words like gross and disgusting came up also, which I'm not like, I've actually never played a Divinity game. It was thought provoking to say nothing else, but like the way I interpreted it was along the lines of like, so this world is awful, and then this happened. Oh, is that it? Am I out of cookies? Oh no, I got a new tier. Wow. 100 cookies is not the max. Okay.
25% bucket capacity. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy now.
Okay, so when you put stuff in the bucket, press this button. Leo.
Yeah, I know.
Press this button.
I know. I've been doing this. No worries.
Capacity number.
100% machine speed. Okay, let me claim some tasks for free cookies. 75 cookies, 100 cookies, 100 cookies, 100 cookies, 75 cookies, 100 cookies, and 100 cookies. Yep, gonna live with this machine a little longer.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I don't guess there was anything else too crazy at the Game Awards this year. I mean, it does seem like overall a good year. Just nothing that really interested in me too much personally.
So I fish. I fill the bucket and put it in.
Yep, you fish, you make presents, and then you You collect gifts so you can fish more and get more presents and hopefully get prizes. Which we're all at where I got nothing but machine speeds left at this tier, which I should get all of them since I have a bunch of cookies left, and then I get to the next tier. Get more machine speed. Oh wait, that was it. I thought I got. So wait, what is this? Is this anything? Oh, okay, it's just free cookies. Weird. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. All right, 200 now, so I only get one of these. Oh, this one's got buckets. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we get. This is our only present from this tier. Got that fancy wrapping paper with the ribbon. 20 cookies, more bucket capacity, more machine speed. So nothing too exciting, but okay.
Clicking
Back
the
to
button, is
feeshing.
that where you get in all that?
Huh?
Clicking the button? Are you clicking the button? Is that where you're getting all this stuff?
Yeah, you click the button, the box comes out, you grab the box and you click the trigger over and over to open the box, and then you get the stuff inside. That's pretty cool. Okay. We got about 10 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad real quick just so we don't get. It's only 10 minutes. No, it's gonna play either way. This way it won't do preload. So I'll go ahead and run it, and then we'll be right back after 90 seconds while I get reset up by the pond. See y'all in 90. People are viewing, but nobody's chatting. I don't understand. This is supposed to be our chill and chat time, but nobody's chatting. Why won't you talk to me? Oh, right, the bucket's out. It's just over there. There we go. Yeah, normally the maple leaf faces me, but now I want it to face stream so y'all can see it. Or it's not a maple leaf, the autumn leaf. Hi, Sully. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We've got about 30 seconds left on the ad. I'll just say hi, Sully, again at that point. Alright, welcome. Nope, never mind. Okay, welcome back. Hi, Sully. Good to see you. We're back to chill and chat. We got about 7 more minutes now. If you guys, though, want to hold out a little bit longer. Oh, hey, Mayo. Yeah, no, it was just that there was no. I mean, I was talking to chat, but nobody was talking back. Womp womp. Yeah, good to see you, Mayo. Man, I went over. Were you here when I was talking about Ico, the stuff from this morning? What'd you say? Oh yeah, I can look now. Oh, nice. I like that one. Flowers. Oh, really? Cool. Man, swimming. I remember that. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, I was so relieved that, like, she seemed to be in good spirits. That, like, you know, I could conceivably see her with some regularity. And, of course, she was surprised. I think it's funny that, like, they were, like, I was literally sitting among two of them talking to each other in Thai, going back and forth. And I don't know if they just assumed that I wasn't getting anything. I was just there. But, like, the VRCT was kind of working. Like, it was delayed, but I was able to get I would like to think more or less the main points. So, you know, I think that surprised them that I could kind of, you know, that I was kind of getting a little bit. Instead of just sitting there head empty. But so I'm definitely glad that I was able to do that. So thank you, VRCT. Although honestly, Aiko was the one who introduced me to that piece of software in the first place. So thank you, Aiko, for being able to you know get the update. At least get the update in some capacity. So that was good. Fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, it's cookies, not fishy.
Yes, I've been summoned.
Oh, hello, fish. No, I just realized the what I said earlier actually wasn't true. We're not actually fishing. We're pulling cookies out of the lake. Although there is one kind of fish you can catch, and I think I caught one while I was here today. The cold piranha. The chilled piranha. It's all icy. Okay. Let's see. That's right, lake cookies. Can't beat them.
Yum.
See if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, something. We had the Twitch thing, and I said I was going to do that on stream. And it actually happened last week, and then I didn't stream that day. So I'm going to go over it now, real quick. Let's see, there's my Twitch recap. I'm going to do the streamer one because that's the capacity that I'm doing now. So I streamed 185 hours. And I've done 173 streams, which makes sense because most of my streams are, right at an hour. Streamed 128 days, and my streams, or no, I don't know if this was I was watched or I watched. I think it was I was watched because this is the streamer. I think it's probably too low for how much I watched, but yeah, total hours watched 401. Top categories: VR chat. Number 1, Legend of Mana. Number 2, funny thing about Legend of Mana, I left myself in that category for my first for my test streams. I'm basically exclusively a VR chat streamer, so that's kind of a fluke. Is why I have that Legend of Mana category in there in the first place. It was one of the last games I did stream though, back when I did normal gaming streams, but that wasn't this year. That was before. My top stream reached 18 viewers. I don't remember when that was, but good stuff. Top tags: English, VR chat, and fitness. I still think those are pretty valid.
Fitness increase your chances of multi-stage aerobic. Blah 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 blah.
I would think though. Okay, I would describe our dancing as fitness dancing. That's like, because I mean, a lot of it. Miley considers what she does. I mean, obviously, fit dance. Golfy, I'm not sure about Golfy, but I do believe he does consider it fitness dancing as well. And of course, Marshall is. I know a lot of us dance for fun, and then we follow along and we enjoy it. And of course, Let's Dance is a game, or Just Dance is a game, not necessarily for fitness, but I would still call what we do fitness dancing. So I'd count it. In fact, I am counting it. Let's see. I got 2,557 chats. Top emote was one that a friend of mine made for me. The hype with confetti has been used a total of 2 times by him, probably. So I guess a big thing I want to do for next year is actually have some more things. My biggest fans. I don't know if y'all want me to read these out. They are in no particular order. Sully, you're on it. Fish, you're on it. Spade is on it.
Wait, how many times have I watched?
It doesn't give me specifics. It just gives me the top 9 in no particular order. Cleo, who actually normally, I don't stream at a time that's very friendly for Cleo. So the fact that she's on here is kind of wild. But yeah, Cleo's on here. Nazu is on here. He actually came by this morning to say hello, but I was asleep. Let's see, Nai is on here. Nai will join us on weekends usually. Yui's a big fan of the stream. Of course, we love Yui. Lamar is also on here. I know Lamar's watched us do karaoke a few times. And then Ellie, who is our streaming partner, is on this list as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, next category is crossovers. Our top collaborator is Ellie, which, of course, I mean, we have our show together. We also were, and the number of times we were rated, which this is wild, that like, we have a tie for first as people who've rated me one time each. Sly once rated me after one of his sessions. Yui rated me after, oh gosh, what would it have been? I'm not actually sure. This might have been after when I was trying to do morning sessions, maybe, or it would have been like when Yui was streaming for a some kind of charity. So like streaming at an unusual time, and then rated me at the end of that. Aw, well, I'm very glad to have you, Sully, whether you're chatting or lurking or what have you. I would like to hope that I can give you a similar sort of content that you also get from Lahik. So, and I hope there's some crossover there for the enjoyment you get from watching. And then Matsu also rated me once, which I do remember that. It's just one of the times he happened to be streaming. Or they happened to be streaming. They sent him over. And I rated 37 times, almost exclusively VR dancing. And actually one of my shows is designed to end when VR dancing starts. So that's basically a guaranteed raid on Saturdays. Hello, Hoshiko Takeru. Do we know each other from VR chat and I've just forgotten who you are? I'm terribly sorry if so. But yeah, 24 raids to VRD, 4 raids to Sweet Heat, who is one that Ellie and I will commonly raid after Tuesdays, and 3 raids for Lahix. That is certainly from Sundays. When I used to like do Sunday mornings, it was right before Lahix's stream, and I would raid Lahix. So, yeah, that was that. I'm probably not. I mean, I'm certainly not going to do that anymore. It was something that I couldn't keep up, just because it was too early for me to do with any regularity. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. So glad you could join us. Man, that was so... Okay, so I do this thing sometimes where I'll go on a like farewell tour to my friends in VR chat, and I'll stop by different places and just kind of greet different people. And I saw that Manspider, who I call Cuddlebug, was in a world with a group. It was like this winter hot springs themed world. So I went by and I said hello, and he was there cuddling with you, and I felt a little bad because like y'all even had that photo right there of you two together on the sunset. I'm like, oh, I'm intruding on something. I should just kind of say my goodbyes and then take off. But then like both of you just kind of came over and just started like nuzzling me, and I was like, oh, this is too precious. So yeah, that was a very lovely surprise. So thank you so very much for being cool. Let's see. What was I doing? I was doing my Twitch recap. Let's see. Hype happenings. New followers 68. Yeah, we like I never got followers. I mean, at the rate that I'm getting now. Like when I used to do my game streams, I think I ended at around 20 something, but now I'm like scratching 100. So yeah, we got 68 followers this year, 8 subscribers. I need to do something with channel points. I'm surprised I actually have any that have been spent, but apparently 300 channel points have been spent. That's another goal for next year. Is I wanna be able to you know, between just the emotes, I'll also have like redeems that might be fun. And so if you guys have any ideas, feel free to shoot them my way, either on here or on Discord, for us to do. Achievements. We got affiliate this year. I remember that. That was right around the time that Yui's last charity stream happened. It was around the time I got affiliate. that's when I started doing my scheduled breaks to try to make sure that we didn't have load-in videos. Anytime someone just jumps right into the stream, they can just start watching me instead of having to wait for like however many ads to play, and then you can watch me. And I think also on average the ads are shorter if you trigger them, so I'm trying to be good about that. I know I'm not the best, especially on Fridays, but I'll keep working at it. Let's see. Anything else? We got a new chat badge unlocked with the 2025 with the disco ball. And yeah, that's just about it. Not too much of a recap. Yeah. Anywho, we are nearing the end of our hour. Is there anything anyone wants to bring up before we call this a stream? Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? Any shout outs? Whatever you guys want to. Oh gosh, I sound like I'm at work.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey, there we go. Is this post fix or is this the same as it was? I actually don't know. I never.
This one's the infinite one.
Nice. Oh, excuse me. Actually, that's kind of a cool effect. Well, okay. I guess we'll go ahead and call it a stream here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I know there's not a whole lot of time left, but you know, wrapping up, getting ready for next week. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever's coming next for you. Enjoy your brekkie, your lunch, your dunch, your midnight milk, your snacky snack, your brunch, your din din. I feel like I leave off din din a lot. But yeah, above all else, be good. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye. Ooh, hang on, one more fish. Let's see what this is. Maybe it's gonna be lucky. Maybe it's gonna be a super rare penguin mug. What are the odds? Oh, it's a well, I can't tell if it's basic or it's probably basic. All right, we'll wrap up with this penguin mug. Penguin mug. Oh. Well, thanks, Bucket. Bye, everyone. Let's see. Let me see if there's anyone to rate.
Before you actually leave, though, make sure you turn in your cookies.
Oh yeah, no, it remembers how many cookies are in your bucket, so that's good.
Yeah, but still.
I guess we'll just call this. Alrighty. Be good, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.